Well, hello everyone. Hi there. Welcome back to my channel here on the YouTube Boulevard. This channel is called the Kitty Corner. All right. One more time. You see it. I know you see it. Yes, I just want to welcome you all back to another segment of some spiritual poetry. I know it's been some time, and with everything going on, finally plateauing back to normal, a hiatus is needed at times, especially now, just to get some things in order. So, for the people that are watching and who are coming back and checking out the channel, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate your time. And each and every time I come back here, I try to make it well worth your stay. Okay. But again, I'm going back to the original formula, to the quadratic equation of when I first started this channel. Again, I basically started this channel just to get my poetry out there. That is the main thing. I cannot stress it enough. My poetry delves very deep into the psyche and how people feel during times of deep and raw emotions, especially that four-letter word that we all love to hate. I guess both of those kind of go hand in hand. That you love to hate. All right. So, yeah, so when it comes to love and being in it and, you know, getting to that climax and falling out, I like to present pictures and verbalize all of those different aspects of the human nature and the human mind and how we operate and what we feel. So again, this is why I primarily do this channel. It's for a lot of self-healing. It's due to a lot of self-work. And also I provide, personal anecdotes from what I've learned through my trials of, the constant on the constant battlefield of love and war within itself, okay? And also just within myself. So I have no issues with sharing that. I feel like I'm some sort of pro bono therapist, and I love it. I love it. I actually wanted to be a therapist initially, and then a dentist, but now I'm an accountant, so hey, whatever. But again, thanks for coming back here and posting up with your girl right here on the corner. It means so much to me. And what I stated before, going back to the formula, the quadratic equation, is that I'm going to be putting the poems first because that's what I want you all to really hear and understand and take in and give feedback for. When it comes to the pulling of the tarot cards, that's secondary. That's that's a perk to what I'm doing. But the main thing is just about my poetry. I want to get it out there. And I really hope that you all are enjoying what you're hearing. I really hope that you all get a chance to take in what you're hearing. If you're going through this right now, if you've gone through this before, if you know someone that's close to you that has gone through this. It could be a mother, a father, a sibling, a cousin, a brother, a friend. Someone that could possibly be feeling again these raw emotions. There's some words that could give a voice to those feelings, okay? So, listen, I'm no celebrity. I'm no musician, even though I should be, but Drake and Miguel are definitely my counterparts, all right? So they give the feeling in the male version, I'm giving the feeling in the female version, all right? Well, without further ado, I'm going to get right into this poem. Oh, and just in case you haven't noticed, yes, I am looking extra lovely this evening due to virtual dating. Yeah, Kiki V is virtual dating people. Ow. So I actually have a little virtual date tonight. So I wanted to go ahead and get my poem up. I'm like, listen, it's not going to stop my show. I'm going to do what I does. All right. So again, let me go ahead and get right into this poem. I actually had to read it a few times. I almost forgot about this one. Actually, I did forget about this one. It's really good. To the point I had to write notes on it. Hunty! Don't play with me. All right. So this one was written in 2015, February no less. All right. And it is called A Kiss on the Hand of a Lady. Mm, right there. Oh, right there. So let's get started. Please, please, s'il vous plaît, can you tell me where you came from? When did the universe listen and actually made this happen? Who really put you here in front of me? I'm already entrapped within your lines of honesty. How different of you to say what's on your mind. How easy of you to touch me repeatedly. Mm, hmm What a win-win. To be aware of my flaws and my faults and to still treat me as a high priestess, don't do that to me. I find all pleasure in simple gestures. Like reading my thoughts, you're quite clever. There's no need to imagine or fantasize. You're here by my side if only once or twice can lead to several nights. When I can wake up to the light, oh, sorry, one moment. When I can wake up to the light as the morning cries, brown eyes smile with salutations, no goodbyes. Again, I must ask, who are you? How do you know me? A mirror image, I see myself and it's quite beautiful. So I breathe in, send doubt on its way out, to invite the unknown of what can come of this from a simple kiss on the hand of a lady, of this lady. Okay. So that is a kiss on the hand of a lady. So I really hope you all had a chance to really indulge in that particular poem because I'm about to break it down. Break it down. All right. So the first thing that I want to talk about or bring up is that the title within itself is very significant to this particular poem. Reason being is I myself per se, I'm a little bit of a hopeless romantic. I can definitely attest to that. No shame in it. Whatever. I definitely believe in when I meet someone, when I meet a gentleman, how he approaches me says a lot about how this dance is going to go, how this tango is going to go. I'm really taken in by chivalrous men. Okay, so for gentlemen, we um, when we introduce ourselves, I'm like, hi, I am Kiki B. I don't say that, but Kiki B. All right, I extend my hand to shake, and if he automatically goes in for the kiss, I'm like, this is definitely one to keep around. I think that Kisses are so significant. You know, they actually start, aside from touching, they really start the depth of intimacy. Like when you kiss your children, you know, you touch them, you hug them, you carry them, but when you kiss them, you give them so much comfort, you know, with that hug. I always hug my son. I always kiss him on his forehead, you know, on his cheek. And I think it just gives him just comfort. I know it's comforting for me. But again, I digress. The kiss on the hand is very significant to me because it showcases chivalry, you know, a real oh my gosh, these people upstairs. I mean, what are they doing up there? I don't know if you guys can hear all this knocking and bumping and thumping. Okay, I need to have some background music or something because this is getting ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway, back to it. But, you know, again, it's chivalry, a gentleman, maybe a little suave, a little debonair. That's definitely the type that I like. And I think it just signifies that they recognize what type of lady you are. Okay, more than likely, this is going to be the guy that opens, you know, the doors for you and actually introduces the idea of date nights and asks you where you like to go. You know, just a real gentleman. All right, this is not Netflix and then chillins. All right, that's never been my thing. I'm a little too active for all of that. Listen, we can Netflix and chill once we've solidified something. If we have not solidified anything, you not sitting up in my, you not sitting up at my place with your feet up on my couch talking about we Netflix and chilling on the first date. Find it elsewhere. Okay, next. So next I wanted to talk about the mirroring aspect of this poem. It was actually brought up twice. The first time is okay, when did the universe listen and actually made it happen? Who really put you here in front of me? Okay, in front of me. It's like that reflection. And then towards the end, it says, again, I must ask, after initially, who are you? How do you know me? A mirror image. I see myself and it's quite beautiful. Okay. Now, I know sometimes we meet people and they tend to mirror us. I mean, a lot of us know that at this point in time. Sometimes we meet people, and if they tend to, you know, not turn out to be what we expected, it'd be vice versa. Maybe shit, you didn't turn out to be what they expected, whatever the case may be. All right, whatever the case may be. Um, I believe that that's just because it's that part of us that we don't like to see as much. And therefore, we kind of push it down and push it to the back and drag it deep into the abyss of the core of who we are and in our mind. And when we meet someone like that, we don't recognize it right away. Why? Well, because we've hidden those parts of ourselves that we don't like. That person's hidden that too. We're both coming with the mask on. Mask on. Okay? And then once that mask gets kind of taken off, it starts sloping a little bit. You start seeing things about this person that you just do not like. You start questioning why. How did I get here? Well, it's because you didn't recognize your own mask. And therefore, this person is mirroring you. You're both doing the same thing to each other. That's when you recognize at that point in time, I need to work on self. But when you mirror someone who is just as beautiful, who showcases that beauty as you do, when you finally battle that darkness and that part of yourself that you don't like, and you come to terms with it and you recognize, yes, I do have this about me. I either know how to control it or change it and switch it up or modify it in some way. But when you meet that person that mirrors you, mirrors that beauty that you exude, that happiness that you exude, that self-sufficiency that you exude, that go get 'em, that ambition that you exude, it's very beautiful. I mean, the reflection is gorgeous. Okay, so when you look in the mirror, you see yourself, and you're like, yes, we going out today. We about to carpe diem. We about to go handle business. You got it, girl. And you meet a gentleman or female who's thinking that same way, who's in that same mindset. Man, I mean, not only do the sparks fly, it's just very organic and it looks good and it feels good. It, guessing who needs to do that. That's also right here where it says there's no need to imagine or fantasize. Who needs to guess? I see. I see what this is. And again, it's very beautiful. So I actually have learned for myself that a few people that I've attracted, younger, that's just from naivety. As a more mature woman, some people that I've attracted, I see that it definitely was a mirroring of me not really being in tune with myself. Okay. And not really knowing myself, just thinking, oh, I'm having fun. But hey, when you're having fun, you still need to have, your radar on. You still need to be focused somewhat and know what you want out of things, even when you are having fun. So I did realize that some things that were being reflected back to me I didn't like. I was actually doing those things when I sat back and thought about it. Like I've done that to people before. I've done this before. It doesn't look good. Okay? It doesn't look good. But to see someone who reflects the beauty that you want to exude, that you know that you have, oh my gosh. Gorge. Okay? Gorgeous. I mean, to just, oh, just see it. And next, I want to talk about some of the lines that I really like. Trapped in here lines. Okay, this one right here. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm just in love with this particular poem. I'm already entrapped within your lines of honesty. How different of you to say what's on your mind. How easy of you to touch me repeatedly. What a win-win. All right? Listen, someone who's open and seriously, I feel like it's easier to be honest than to lie. It takes too much effort, and that's not something I want to put effort in. It doesn't make me any point. Why am I putting effort into lying? Um, to know when someone's being sincere, it's tough nowadays, but to know when someone is being sincere and you actually feel that, it is so refreshing. I don't care if it's going to make you mad, make you sad, what you don't want to hear. It's just refreshing. You could respect that. Okay, I can definitely respect that. Um, how different of you to say what's on your mind, different from what you normally encounter. All right. And how easy of you to touch me repeatedly. Listen, this line right here is not talking about physical touching. Okay. We're talking about touching someone in their mind, touching someone with their soul, touching someone with their inner being, their inner knowledge. Let somebody come to me with something serious and philosophical, okay, and actually put it within a sentence correctly with correct grammar, all right? I am already looking at them like, intellectual conversation, such a turn on. It's like, you could just touch me in different places. Like you touch me to spark up my intellectual nature. You touch me to spark up my sense of empathy and compassion. You touch me to spark just natural flowing organic conversation, and it feels so good, and there's no pressure on it. It's just natural. It's quite amazing. It's amazing how those things happen. Now, aside from that line, I also liked, hmm, oh, I find all pleasures in simple gestures, like reading my thoughts. You are quite clever. When a man knows, a man, don't they say that already? When a man knows, he knows, right? Again, like I stated, the kiss on the hand of a lady. If a man does that, he already recognizes you as being that type of woman. That's going to be the gentleman, again, that opens the doors, very chivalrous. Asks you if you're cold, okay? And puts his jacket over you. I know this sounds very cliche, rom-com, but there's really guys out there that do that. And I've been lucky enough to find a few. Where are they now? I was operating in a dark place. So I can say that's on me. But hey, live and learn, right? But they are out there. They're no punks either, so don't get it twisted. But just simple gestures, as far as, moving the hair out of your face. Like there's very romantic guys out there, okay? And they're looking for that as well. So ladies, if you think a guy is, soft serve or whatever the case, listen, look past that. I'm pretty sure he's rough and tough in other areas, but when it comes to showing how delicate he believes that you are, that he sees you to be that delicate, intricate, soft flower that he just wants to nourish and softly handle. Okay? All right. I'm delicate until I'm not, so don't try it. Okay? Delicate until I'm not. But simple pleasures. Find all pleasures in simple gestures. I just think that's beautiful. Okay. Someone who just brings flowers on Tuesdays just because. Like, I really am that sappy. You wouldn't know it. But they are out there. And I think that's, again, just beautiful. You know, mirroring, right? And I want to say that the last one, okay, last one. There's no need to imagine or fantasize. You're here by my side, if only once or twice, can lead to several nights. When I can wake up to the light as the morning cries, brown eyes, smile with salutations, no goodbyes. All right. Now, we have all, at some point in time, been there where met someone, had a good night, holler, had a really good night, and they got to get up, they got to go. Or you're like, okay, you need to leave from my place. Yes, these things have happened. If you've been out into the world, at some point in time, yes, those things do happen. But to have someone that still wakes up with you next day and, about to make some breakfast. Yeah, you know. What do you want? Some eggs, some scrambled eggs, some beef or bacon? You want some pancakes, Daddy? Just to have someone still there, again with the brown eyes smiling of salutations, having that, good morning, good morning, it's so sexy, it's so dope, and no goodbyes. So pretty much the start of that is there's no need to imagine or fantasize. It's like, I already see right now. I see right now. This is going to be a thing. This is not going to be a one night thing. This is not going to be tooted and booted. This is not going to be wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, thank you, sir. No, this is going to be enjoyable. All from that kiss on the hand of a lady. Okay? Of the lady. All right? So, that's pretty much that poem broken down. Actually, this is all one stanza, but I definitely had to take my notes to break it down. And It's very beautiful, you know. Sometimes people say, I knew that was going to be mine when they walked into the room and we just eyes connected, you know. Some people say knew that was mine when, I asked them out on a date and they just shot me down, but then they, walked away, but they looked back. I was like, yeah, 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 but this is the one where kiss on that hand, and it's like, I see where this can go. Take the time, get to know this person, let this person get to know you, see what you like, see what the differences are. I'm pretty sure that there's more simpatico energy than there would be coinciding. Or not coinciding, that means the same thing. That there would be, cons. Okay, I'm pretty sure that there will be more pros than cons. All right, stumbling over my words. Don't judge me. But yeah, so I really hope that you all liked A Kiss on the Hand of a Lady. Okay, because I'm just in love with this poem. It's beautiful. Actually, I have 5 here, but that's the one I chose. It's beautiful. Okay, that ends that segment. Now I am going to go into a time and just pull at least 3 cards for the upcoming week. If you are not into this portion of the video, then please, by all means, absolutely, you can exit stage right or left. But if you like to stay tuned and just kind of see what's going on, just to be inquisitive, I say inquisitive, then yeah, stay on with me. It would be nice. Have a little company before the company. Yeah. All right. I'm so extra. I can't help it. I can't help it. I don't want to help it. Uh, that was a nice poem. And especially with this quarantine, nobody's kissing me on my hands. Maybe I shouldn't have people kiss me with their mouth on my hand. Well, you know what? I liked it. So whatever. I have sanitizer. I wipe my hands. It's like, oh, that was nice and sweet. Sure, I don't know what his mouth been. Whatever. But yeah. All right. So we are entering into the into it time. It's time to get into it. Into it time. It's time to get into it. All right. So for the upcoming week, what can we expect for the upcoming week for everyone, all of us? Oh, thank you. Yes, I do nothing without God's consent. If God put it on my heart, no, don't even do that. Wouldn't do it. If I felt any type of way, any sensory giving me a signal to say no, I wouldn't do it. Would not do it. Okay. So we're just going to have 1 card. I usually always want 1 card, but I figured maybe I can go for 3. Okay, last time. It's going to be 1 card for the upcoming week. All of us. What can we expect for the upcoming week? All right. 1 card it is. All right. Oh, for a point. All right. So this right here represents keeping something close to your chest. All right. Keeping something to your person, ideas, money, sheltering things. And again, coins tend to represent, of course, money. Pentacles, this is Taurus, I believe, Virgo, and Capricorn, okay? So someone's keeping something to themselves. Again, it could be finances, it could be ideas, it could be money making moves, okay? Offers being offered, but they are keeping it to themselves and they're not sharing it with anyone, all right? This just gives me the look of mine, mine, all mine, all mine. So that's definitely what I get from that. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. Maybe someone has a new job offer coming up and they're not sharing it with anyone. I listen, when I'm trying to manifest something and make something happen for myself, I don't share it as well. Um, maybe there's, babies coming in and, no one wants to inform the family as of yet. It's a secret, it's an idea, it's money, it's, hmm. Let's clarify that. I definitely want to clarify it. Because I'm nosy, I'm nosy. No, let's not say nosy. I'm inquisitive. Remember? Inquisitive. Okay. So, let's clarify the Four of Coins for the upcoming week. You guys have something that you're holding on? You got a little secret you don't want to share with anyone? You have something coming in? New venture? New projects? Babies? Jobs? Moving? You know? You're hiding money? Okay, you're moving money around. What's going on? Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm sorry if you hear the people upstairs being asinine. I mean, it is the weekend. It's only 9 something, but this is throughout the weekday too, and I think it's just ridiculous to be that rude. But that's why people get houses, right? People get a house so they don't have to go through this, right? All right, so let's cascade on the Four of Coins for the upcoming week for everyone. Elaborate more on the Four of Coins. Thank you. The upcoming week for everyone. I love my cards. Four of Rods. 2 fours, right? All right. So, Four of Rods, this would be fire energy. So this is generally Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. But basically, these rods are very stable in the ground, as you can see. And between them will be this nice long yellow brick road up to this beautiful, iridescent, fluorescent, lit castle up there in the sky. And what this card represents is stability. Okay? Stability within a union. All right, a coming together, a joining of forces to keep things stable and up ground, you know, solid ground, definitely planted firmly on the ground, okay, level, and working together. Look at these little garlands. It's definitely a solid union, okay, working together. So if we have the Four of Coins, so keeping something to self. Close to yourself. And Pentacles definitely represent, offers. And then you have the Four of Rods, which is stability, togetherness. And this also looks like a threshold. Who getting married? Who's getting married? This could definitely represent marriage. People are keeping the secret that they're getting married or engaged. Uh, again, this just looks like a threshold to me. Right there. Two people stand in holy matrimony. All right, look at the castle. All right. Follow the yellow brick road. I did mention baby. Is anyone having a baby? This could be, part of a baby shower. It's definitely people pulling together to make this happen. a union, a solid union at that. And look at these colors. See, that's why that makes me think of baby. Look at that. It's like she's sitting there. It's like this nice big baby hump and all these baby colors. The blanket, the quilt. Oh, and like the little hat that they do at the baby showers. I'm about to. Hmm. Okay, one more, because I am just nosy like my mother. Okay, let's go. One more to clarify this for the upcoming week. Oh, thank you. Let's see. The star. A blessing of pouring up in the water that love and bringing it to the world, which is this earth right here. Okay, this little bird messenger, this woman, this one big star right here. Oh, somebody, okay, who having a baby? I'm just gonna say it. Who is having a baby? That one star out of all the stars here, this one's shining the brightest. Again, she's pouring that water from out of that river of love onto the earth. It's like bringing that onto the earth. And that beautiful bird is there, that messenger, that divine messenger, that angel. Remember they say that, animals represent, our angelic beings around us, family, loved ones that have passed over. Look how that bird is watching over her. Somebody's having a baby. Okay, somebody having a baby. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it like that. I just okay. I'm gonna leave this alone. Somebody having a baby. Listen, somebody. Listen, if you know someone who is, with child and they're not telling everyone, I have to hurry up. Okay, I have like 12 more minutes. And they're not telling anyone, they're keeping it to self and, they're planning this union, whatever the case may be, of the stability. And, letting them know, I'm the star, my baby's going to be a star. Like, I'm come through. Okay. I'm just like beyond words. I just have so much going through my head right now. This is awesome. This is beautiful. I like this. And again, this is for all of us. So again, you may know someone, okay? But, oh, this is just lovely. I love looking at this right now. Okay, anyway, I'm going to let the Intuit time go. Okay, Intuit time, we're done. We're done. Au revoir. All right. But listen, if you guys stuck around to hear the Intuit time, listen, if it's one of your friends or a family member or yourself, congrats. Okay, congrats. Or someone, again, someone that they're not telling you or whatever the case may be. I just say I hope that you have a very healthy, happy, and beautiful baby and that your union is amazing. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go and enjoy the rest of your night because I know I'm about to enjoy mine. And thanks again for coming back. And like I said, posting up with your girl Kiki B right here at the kitty corner. If you like what you heard, you like what you see, like the content that I'm bringing, please leave a comment here. Right down there. Leave a comment right down there. All right. And just let me know what you think about the channel and how you're enjoying it thus far, okay? So again, I send you all much love, hugs, and smooches. Au revoir, and a bientôt.